All right, we are back with some more Sons of the Forest. What are we? What are we doing today? Apparently, we have visitors already, or this early in the morning. Yeah, that's right. Run away, run away, run away. We should probably have Kelvin do some work around here. Exactly. I don't know what he needs to be doing. I was trying to put a better ramp here yesterday, and it wasn't working. So we were tearing things apart, trying to experiment. I need some. You. Get your new arm. Huh? A bunch of chicks out today. There you go. There you go. There you go. Uh-huh. People should be at home doing laundry. Of course, your men aren't that better than you are, so. Most of your men carry purses around with them, so. I don't know who's really in charge of the relationships around here, but I don't even think they figured it out yet. Is there more? Really? Listen, I've made myself clear. I don't know how many times. Stealing is wrong. Do you like it when people take your stuff? Like your leg? You don't like that, do you? You don't like it when people take your legs. So stop stealing my logs. Okay? It's not that hard of an equation. So we're trying to get that here. What if I removed this? Will that help? That won't help. That won't help at all. That one won't even work. That one will go this way, but it won't go that way for some. Oh, I think I know why. I can take this out. Then can I drop this in? No. Apparently not. I bet it has to do something with how this is arranged. That should work, honestly. Don't know why. Does it really matter in the end? No, I think not. There was an effect I wanted to go for, and I don't think we can do it. So. That's Kelvin, by the way. Yeah, see, we should be able to put a ramp. We should be able to put a ramp over there. I pulled that. I pulled this one. Calvin, just come over here, okay? So swim over this way. Swim over this way. No? You're going to get stuck on it? Okay, well, you're going to have to be stuck for today, I guess. I'll have to wait. And... so we wanted to do the ramp. Wanted to do the ramp right here. Like this one. I pull these. And we pull that one. We'll try one more time. If we can't do it, well, we can't do it. And if we can't do it, what if I pulled this? And then tried it? Huh? No. That's not what we I think it has to do with how we snapped all these in.
Mm-hmm.
Probably. Virginia, you are not an engineer. Just kind of stay away from this. Do that. What if I did that? See, we still can't do it, though. For some strange reason. What if I put that there? That's fine. That works, but not what we want. We want that to do this. But it won't do that. This game sucks. You suck, game. Suck monkey butt. Alright, that's fine. We'll have to deal with things as they are. We're going to have to listen to Kelvin swimming all day long. Hang on. Is this one causing the problem? Because sometimes other lungs cause the issue. Yeah, I think it's how this is all snapped in like that. That's the issue. But I could be wrong. Nah, it still won't let me do that. If I took that out, that wants to go that way, which is okay. It's fine. Evens things up here. This is a different height. That's the issue. But that shouldn't matter, because these two are now the same height. Huh. Got another idea, though. These are all, it's all goofy heights. It's one of the problems. Yeah, it's all goofy. We have the goofiness problem. But what if we did that? Would you snap in? No, not so much, huh? Not so much. I think there's just a general issue of trying to build on this little ramp here. Probably. He just generally doesn't want to do it. In general. Good lord. I have put a few too many things down. Like, put that there. Put this here. I need to start sorting some of this out so I know what's what. Grab that. That one. This one. This one. All right. Now. Cow. This is so off. All right, we pull this one. You have to pull this one. Put these over here. We need this to be the same height as this going down to here. So this has to go. This one has to go. This has to go. That one. That one. Okay. Not so much. And we need to pull. Good lord, if I do that, now this ramp is no longer good. Well, we have to do it. This has to go. I should have paid a little more attention to what I was doing, huh? Now why can't we move that? I should be able to pull this now. That's not supporting anything. Oh, hang on. Put that there. Can I can do that, but is that even? No, that's not even. Right, here's what we have to do. Oh, that's good. Okay, well, now we know. This is why I don't play with structure damage on. You swing your sword once, you rip up the entire foundation of the area. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Now. Come on. Let me swim. Yoink. So now we can get this in. Beautiful. That's what I wanted. Okay. This goes this way. No, see, we would have just like totally destroyed half my building if we would have building damage on. It's one of the reasons you don't want to play with it on. If you start swinging your sword at this level of strength, you'll just atomize everything around. It's not a good idea in general. All right, this goes this way. Beautiful. Now, give me that one. Give me that one. Now, I need to even this up, which is not a problem. Give me that one. We go cha, and then we grab a happy. Cha. There we go. 1, 2. Even. Steven. Beautiful. Virginia, just go play with some rabbits or something. You're really annoying me. 1, 2. You don't do any work around here anyway. The only person that does work around here is Kelvin. Oh, from time to time, you'll actually shoot somebody. Okay. This is a 3/4, so hold that. Really? Who's over here? Oh, you. You with the U face. What do you think of that? Oh, I know. All right. Let's get the old chopperoni out. You. Should not be. There he is, Kelvin. Come on over here, buddy. Let's get out of the water, huh? Probably got a little bit of, hypothermia going on being in that water for so long. Not good for the boys. Well, I don't know if that's true or not. Can we put these in here? No. It has to be ugly, doesn't it? Yes. We can't have pretty things around here because if we did, then it would be pretty and we can't put that in. That's okay. Can we put this in? Yes. Can we put that in? Yes. Okay. This is all about what we can do and what we cannot do at this point. What the game will allow us to do. Calvin, be careful. Remember last time you get yourself stuck. Remember what happened last time? I don't think we want to do that in here, do we? No, not so much. I think I want to go a nice, even grade up. Man, it's like Doofer McDoofer Highway today. Whoa. See you, but I'm going to hit this guy first, and that guy next, and you next, and then your leg next, and then their leg next, and I think that's it. Yeah, just like that. That's how we deal with visitors around here. Unwanted visitors. Give us a axe. Quarter. Problem is let's see if we can actually do this. You go there, and then there. Cool. And then here. Nice. Kelvin's confused. He doesn't know what to do. Sorry, I don't have anything for you to do, son. We'll get stuff. We'll get something for you to do tomorrow once I get the foundation done. Probably. And then there. And then, yeah. This is in the way. Get out the way. Go on. Get you going. There you go. There. Pull these. Give me that. Give me that back. And then put this one here. Booby da bo. Booby doo. Booby doo. Booby doo. There we go. Nice little ramp there. Cool, man. Now, I could build another one of these, but yeah, we've got what we need up here. Nice. Now, okay, we're getting there. The plan is taking place. I could have had him cutting trees down, honestly, but I didn't have any sticks with me to make a holder, and that would have been like I'd had to go all the way back, Now I'm kind of regretting the decision not to do so, but I mean, You gotta do what you gotta do. All right, now this one, little tricksy, except let's do that. Grab that one, go across. Come on, get up the hill. There you go. Go there. That one goes here. Just like that. Then we want to go there. No. Take it out. Put this one in here. Then we need some quarters. Give me that one. All right. Need a quarter there and a quarter here. The building's getting a little larger than I first anticipated. Oh, there's some quarters over there. A quarter. Then again. Yeah, maybe I should have Kelvin chop some wood for me. Where was I? What was I doing? Here. Idiots. Yeah, this is taking a lot more logs than I had originally anticipated. It's probably Kelvin's fault. Probably. But the foundation is almost done. And I still have another... Well, I still have more to do. There, there. Can't believe those are lining up that way. Oh, yay, rain. What we need. I can't believe the game's letting me do that. That's insane. Yeah, actually this way goes this way. Why does it go that way? You'll see. You'll see. Oh, yes, you will see. Well, let's go to beddy time. It's sleepy times. Probably. Sleepy times? Not really. It's just dark out. 1500 is not 1700. Man, this transport system works really well. Oh, now you want to do a ramp. Oh, now you want to do a ramp, huh? Now that I have all this done, you want to do a ramp, huh? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. There you go. We're going to have a lot of work for Kelvin to do tomorrow. Like, there'll be a lot to do. I should have had him cut trees down today, honestly. Would have been a good use of his time. Yeah, we're going to have work for you tomorrow, dude. Just kind of calm down a little bit. All right. Well, I know you're interested in being a useful member of society, but today is not that day. Today you can relax and just kind of enjoy the day. Tomorrow is going to be busy. Going to be busy. Like, one, two. Probably should put some more fish on the rack tomorrow, huh? All right. Sleepy times. Sleepy time. I hope everybody's enjoying the series so far. I have a lot of fun myself. If you are enjoying the series, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, because, you know, subscriptions make the channel grow and makes me want to do more work. Otherwise, I don't have any subscribers, and I feel bad, and it's all your fault, you know. I'm trying to guilt trip you and make you want to join, but, you know, you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to. The views are enough. But hit the subscribe button. You don't even have to come back. You just hit the button. It'll make you feel better. Guaranteed. 100%. 100%. You hit that there subscribe button, you'll feel really good about yourself. Probably. But don't take my word for it. Look at the thousands of subscribers already subscribed. I know I don't have thousands of subscribers, but pretend there was. Pretend, just for a moment, that there were thousands. And they would tell you. Like, yeah. It just made me feel better. See? Not a full one. Nope. Any full ones around here? Probably not. I have a moose. I'm not really interested in having a moose around here. Okay, now that we have all of this essentially done. Is that Kelvin underneath there? Probably. I think the developers did Kelvin wrong. Honestly. There he is. You doing all right, buddy? I know they did you wrong. They made you basically an inept individual, but you know, I'm here for you, even though they're not. I got a job for you. Just a few more minutes, okay? Just a few more minutes. All right, I just got to empty some things out real quick here. Got to do a few. All right, that should do it. I'll get another. I'll get another one of these things here for you. Okay. We should put logs in here. Ooh, we have height differentials, don't we? Oh, that doesn't matter. It's fine. Should use logs for the in-betweens. All right. Follow me. We'll get you some work today. Okay? Follow me. Come over this way. So we don't even need to do that. Come over here. Don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. Don't go in the water. There you go. Use that pathing. All right. I want you to get stones and fill the holders. Okay. Let me build another one of these. Right here is fine. I think I had 3 or 4 of them right here at one point. Of course, I need some more sticks. Of course, we would need more sticks. Some sticks around here somewhere. We have 3 sticks. That's enough. You gonna finish your animation? There you go. Okay. All right. Do I want column? Yeah. We're gonna put columns. We don't have to, but we're going to. What I should have had him do is collect all these stones yesterday. But I still have some more woodwork that needs to get done, so we'll do that too. Grab some more wood. I don't even know why I had all these. All right, well. All right. Whoa. 1, 2. How many of there are you? Uh-huh. Yep, I see your butthead. Come on. It's bad for your arms, too. You. Okay. All done? Everybody okay? Kelvin? Get back to work now. No, you don't need to run away. They're not. Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna run away. There he is. Back to work. I mean, we're going to help him out. Like, I'm not going to leave him to, do all this work by himself. But I'll get this floor done. And we can walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Pretty sure, anyway. I haven't fallen down in at least a week, so it will be okay. That one. You see, you know, I don't understand. You're gonna come back to Nate. You're gonna come back to the world, right? After you leave here. How do you explain Virginia? Now, not in a you know, hey, look, she's mutated kind of way, but how do you explain her? Like, you think about it. Like, the gal's been eating people. She's picked up a few bad habits. Can't let her out into polite society anymore. She'd be walking down the street and I was like, hey, look, there's a person. No, Virginia, you don't eat that person. You don't eat people anymore. You take her to a rabbit farm, you know, and sell rabbits for pets. And she's like, I wonder what they taste like. Come to think of it, you wouldn't want to take her to a pet store in general, I think. That would be probably a bad idea. Pretty much have to keep her inside all the time, you know? It's locked away. You're not allowed to leave the house anymore. Well, can I go back to the island? That's the first thing I would say. Okay, I'm not allowed to leave the house. Can I go back to the island? Oh, no. You're not allowed back there either. Well, why not? No, reasons. Ugh. Guys, listen. Come on, man. Leave Kelvin alone, for crying out loud. You know? I can't swing my sword around him or I'll kill him. Virginia doesn't have that problem. And we swing so hard that we destroy things. Can't take her back into polite society, you know. Well, technically she owns the island, so I guess she could come back whenever she wanted to. She could just say, you know what? I'm coming back to the island. Of course, she doesn't speak very much, though. That's kind of another thing that's going on. She's got this speech issue. She's not very forthcoming with your words, are you? Can I redo this? Probably. I just want to put a little platform here. See, Kelvin, you can kind of explain away, right? The man was injured in an accident, but you can explain him away. But you can't explain away that. You cannot explain this away, right? There's no explaining that away. There's no hand waving him that you can do in real life to go, hey, yeah, Virginia, the daughter of a multi-gazillionaire, she's now hiding inside of her home for an extended period of time. So I need to pull this one. We have to do a little bit of removal to make this work. Maybe she'll turn into Howard Hughes. You know? You guys, listen, okay? Just go buy a leg at the shop. Oh, you, huh? Think that was funny? Where's your friend? Miss Belly Flop. Oh, look at you. We're a little peppy this morning, aren't we? Somebody had their coffee. Oh, they got shot in the back, though. Hey, your wife's over here. She's having problems. And she's too handy by far with that shotgun. I mean, a lot of people would kind of enjoy that, I think. But, apparently we can't do that, huh? Well, that stinks. We tore all that apart. We can't do anything with it. Well, we can do this way. We can go this way. Which is what I was going to do anyway, but... I need this. And you were going that way. No. There. To there. Yes. So I could do a ramp. No, we're going to do the big ramp, I guess. Where'd I put the small little thingy-jobber at? I don't know. Let's get another one, I guess. Ah, here it is. Give me that. Gibbs me that. There's no amount of NDAs that will ever, you know, that will ever. People are not going to stay silent, right? Eventually, people are going to go, you know, that place. Oh, can I actually do that? No, I can do that. Ooh, we can do that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. An NDA is a non-disclosure agreement, if you didn't know. So, like, you people sign these things, a non-disclosure agreement. Like, if they work for a, like a gaming company, you have to sign an NDA if you want to work on the games, so you don't go spilling the beans to the press about what the game's all about. You know that kind of thing. That's what an NDA does. You're legally not allowed to talk, but since when has that stopped people? I mean, you can get in a lot of trouble. Not like you won't get arrested. It's a civil matter. But companies don't like it when you spill the beans, as it were. Hey, you told some secrets that were ours. You shouldn't have told me then. I've never signed an NDA, and I never will. My entire life. That's probably why I didn't make a lot of friends. There are things that in business that I did that I wouldn't tell about. How much the company was making or how much so and so was making, but you're not going to tell me what I can say or not say. And if you don't like that agreement, then we just can't be friends. Sorry. Yeah, but it's super secret. There's nothing in this world that's super secret about. I get it. Like, you don't want to spoil the fun. And of course, never work for the government in a way that would require me to be, I would not work for a spy agency. Could never work for the CIA or the FBI or the NSA. You got to sign this agreement. No. I don't. You don't want to trust. Believe me, you don't want to trust me because I don't trust myself. Oh, we're going over here. There we go. You're giving me too much responsibility of not saying anything. That's just not going to work out very well for either party. Then you get like one of the things that would really suck. You're coming back to the world after you've been doing this. What are you going to do in the real world now? After you've done this for like, however long it takes you to get out the island. How do you readjust and reacclimate to society that you've basically buried people? You've done some pretty horrible things. You couldn't be around people very much anymore either, because I would imagine that, like, the first thing you would do is get back and you would listen to people complain and whine about, really, that took off armor. You listen to people complain and whine about, certain things in your life, and you look at them and go, yeah, I really understand your problem. I really understand your problems there. You just wouldn't have very much in common with people anymore. Which would be kind of sad. You gonna give me a rabbit? Yeah. I know. It's hilarious. I don't think the rabbit thinks so, though. Mm-hmm. Like, I have a bad enough time myself, personally, on a personal level, listening to people complain about, their internet not being fast enough, or whatever complaint that people are lodging these days about whatever. Like, you really? Let's put a few things in perspective. It's only been like the last 100 years where we've been able to have any industry whatsoever. And you want to complain about your internet speed. Okay. Or, can you believe what Miss So-and-so did? Okay. Really don't care. Just don't care. fit in somewhere. You'll fit there. You'll fit there. You'll fit here. No. You'll fit nowhere. You'll fit there. Yeah, that one. There we go. There we go. Looks pretty good. There's a rock there. Not exactly what we wanted. The corner here. There we go. He just. No. No, no, no. What? That wanted to go someplace. I don't know where it wanted to go. Wanted to go someplace, though. Wonder if I could put logs in that corner. Where I'm going to have how to do that. Wonder how I'm going to do that. Don't know yet. There is a way. There is a way. There is a way, I think, to do what I want to do. Maybe. Just maybe. Don't know what that did. Oh, you put it right here? Why would I put it there? What are you? What? Are you like a 3/4? You're a 3/4. Okay. Where do we pull this from? Ah, right there. Now. No. Well, I could do something here, but there's probably a way. We'll worry about that later. Well, once you get the foundation down, it's actually pretty easy, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Like the reporter here, this guy's a reporter, right? He's part of the press, or well, no, I don't know if he's a reporter, but he's a writer at least. He's a writer at least. We know he has a book. Maybe he's a reporter and also has a book or something. Anyways, he would have not signed a non-disclosure agreement because Puffton he invited him here to tell the story in case something bad happened to him. That, I think, is what is occurring. If something were to happen to him, find Jack Holt to tell the story. You know, so this guy probably wouldn't, you know, have signed an NDA. He would have basically said, you know, I'm going to report on what I'm going to report on. And Mr. Puffton would probably have to agree to that if he wanted him to be part of the crew here. And the other thing is like a couple, like not only did the Puftons disappear, right? The Puftons disappeared. You might be able to hide that. Like they just went on vacation and they're just deciding not to come back. You can hide that. And, you know, you got the board of directors of a company. If it's a multi-billion-dollar company, I'm sure he's got a board which can pretty much run the company without him. Probably, unless he's the major shareholder. Anyways, there's a lot of complications involved. But aside from that, even if that were the case, or you're able to hide the fact that the Puftons have disappeared, there's a couple other billionaires, millionaires, multimillionaires that are on this island with them, right? How do you hide that? People are going to start asking questions. Where did these people go? It's been 60, 70 days. They've disappeared. Where are these people? Somebody would start asking questions. That's all I'm saying. Somebody somewhere would start asking questions. Inevitably, they'd come to this island and then they'd probably get eaten by the cannibals, and well, more questions would be asked. And then politicians get involved and declare this place a sanctuary for cannibals because it's their tribe, you know. And then, you know, bounty hunters would come and it'd just become a mess. Just become a mess. That's all there is to it. I'm going to get this to level up. I'm still kind of thinking about. I need a log. Well, let me pick these up. We got to finish the day off today. Got to finish the day off. It's another day down. Another day, friends. We're no longer able to be together and muse and think and ponder serious questions about life and reality and why the world works in such ways. I'm confused a lot of times, though. It's all confusing to me sometimes. Other times, clear as a bell. Usually it depends on, what day of the week it is. And sleepy time. Eat time. And that is our morning routine. We do that every morning. Because you have to eat and stuff. Hey, look at that. All right. Well, that's going to have to do it for today. We'll work on that building tomorrow in the next one. Thanks for stopping by and watching. We'll see you next time.